I think it was the push that I didn't know that I needed.
Okay.
I needed to know, like, Malika, whether your sister's here or not here, like, you have to really make decisions for yourself.
I can relate to that.
I know you can. I know you can. And I think it was my process, and I'm still learning. Like, I'm an individual, but I came in this world with someone.
Yes.
And that's all I've ever known. And I'm just like, stand on your own too, Malika.
Absolutely.
They're firm, they're strong.
Yeah.
I'm getting that.
Yes. I agree.
Now, you guys have a friendly friendship with the employees at Dash. How does that work with the friend-boss thing?
Well, you know what? See, we have a job that needs to be done, and that's the reason we've been given the baton.
Right.
It's to kind of be the eyes and the ears there for Courtney, Kim, and Chloe when they can't be there because they have such grueling schedules.
Right.
So it's not about going there and making friends.
Right.
And we're kind of like bad cop, good cop. Malika kind of like can smooth you over the course of time. Me, I'm like, I don't have time for that. There's too much traffic in here right now. Do what you need to do what you were asked, do what I know you're capable of, and let's move about the day. So we just kind of have to be, assertive. It's
very much so how she is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree.
You guys are a
But
band
y'all
for each
tag
other.
team.
Yeah.
You smooth it over and you kick them out.
Absolutely.
I like, she yells at you, and I hug you afterwards.
I'm gonna hug you while you cry because you just told you about yourself.
What's going on, Gemini? Welcome back to HumanBeingSoulForever. I'm Nick, and this reading will be for the Gemini Sun, Moon, and Risings. So yeah, let's jump right into it. I pulled your cards prior, and what I got for your overall energy is this Ace of Cups. And looking at the cards associated with this, you guys are definitely in an energy where you're now trying to take advantage of this new offer, this new start. You've been through a situation where you had to really go through those deep emotions and understand the dynamics of your own mind, your own heart, and how they work together, as well as your dynamic in a relationship of some sort. And I feel as though that this is now leading you into where the next card goes, which is this Page of Wands, where you're kind of transforming yourself from a boy to a man with this King of Wands. And if this is not you, this is your energy in a situation where you had to be of service to someone in this way. If you were in a relationship with possibly even a fire sign as well, that'd be a Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries, it's about you seeing that transition and how difficult it can be. And like I said, whether you were the sister in getting someone to realize their growth process, in turn, you being that mirror also were able to see your own doings and your own needing to fix things in your life. And that's exactly where you're trying to go to. That dynamic has caused you to want to make that decision of, what steps need to be taken in order for you to get to that more abundant life, that more fulfilling you, that more responsible grown-up you that you desire. And you had to make some critical judgments and some critical decisions about that. And life itself has kind of been steering you in the way to where you had to kind of choose if the mediocrity or the things that weren't really fulfilling you as you are growing anymore, should they still be in your life? Is that okay for you? Or would you rather make some changes and make some adjustments in order for you to be in that energy of fulfillment and success and growth? So that was kind of like the recent past energy. And stepping into the more current energy, you had the Star, the 10 of Cups, and the Temperance card. And these two major arcana surrounding this 10 of Cups indicates to me that there was a need for you to really start replenishing yourself and looking at the situation that you were probably in. And like I said, whether that was you seeing someone else go through their transition or you yourself, in turn, we're all growing. So it was you seeing that you needed to put that energy, that attention back into your life, and where exactly to put that energy. And with this Temperance card, that was very needed because you were kind of putting all of your hope and all of your energy into the cups of others instead of really fulfilling yourself. It was throwing you really off balance. And now that you understood that, this current situation is now you trying to get to this 10 of cups, that sense of fulfillment, that sense of contentment with, the 9 of cups. To understand that independence is necessary, and only you could truly fill up your cup, and only you truly know what you need in order for your situation to get better. And how you're going to get there is either through the help of this King of Cups. This could be a water sign in your life. That would be a Cancer, a Scorpio, or a Pisces. Or if this is somewhere in your chart, it's asking you to pay close attention to that area of your life. So whether that may be emotional, whether that may be your home life, whether that may be your business in your outer pursuits, it's about really making sure that that cup is full enough for you to show up in your greatest light in that way. And this is necessary because there's some necessary decisions that need to be made. And you're mulling over in your mind what is best and which way you should go. And indicated by this affinity symbol, it's kind of just like this loop that you're going through and kind of not getting to a good conclusion. And guidance that Tarot is giving you is just make that decision and know that whatever decision that you make, you will be backed up by your own hard work and the help of spirit. So understanding that whatever, and if this is related to a business pursuit as well, this is definitely about your resources and your finances. Understanding that you have the ability, you have the understanding, and you have the passion now to really put into the works that you need to. And honestly, that is exactly what is going to get you to really kickstart and get out of that loop that you've been stuck in for so long. Okay. So with that being said, let's see if we could pull some oracle cards to kind of give you extra guidance, to help you assist with the message of these cards as well. Alright, we'll be using the Nature Nurture Oracle deck. And let's see what we got. Okay. So what is some additional guidance for the Gemini for the month of April 2018? Okay. So what came out for us is sleeping man, unconscious. Skull, death. And moon, timing. Okay, so starting with sleeping man, unconscious, let's see, looking into the booklet, what is the message for this particular card? Alright, got it. So for sleeping man unconscious, this represents the subconscious, suppressed or repressed, and dormant. The sleeping man represents the parts of ourselves still asleep or unaware of the situation at hand. It's the idea not yet realized or ready to bloom. Your idea or situation may not be ready to be revealed just yet. There is a lack of information or not enough energy at this time to proceed. Additionally, this card can mean that you need to go deeper into your question and ask for guidance about what is truly moving you at this time. Pulling this card can also point to a hidden gift or talent that you are not making use of. If you are inquiring about a relationship, This can indicate putting the brakes on before proceeding, and information will become available soon. Okay, so what this card is indicating is definitely you taking that step away from a current situation that you were in, as the cards indicated as well, and really focusing on what your next best step will be. Maybe that is a hidden talent that you feel as though you were trying to utilize, or just a new concept or pursuit that you were trying to pursue, but you didn't have enough time or energy to put into it when you were involved with your situation. But not really just paying attention to what exactly you can do now with the new sense of energy, and also still being spiritually connected enough to get that guidance from above to know what direction to take right. And maybe that's what this Two of Pentacles card was indicating, that you kind of been in that weighing of options and seeing what is best and looking for guidance in that way, and it was right for you to do so. And ultimately it will come down to what you know your personal gifts are, and your personal talents are that you could really manifest, and that in turn will allow you to make that decision that will push you in the right direction to get something started. All right, next up we got Skull, Death. Alrighty. So this is the end, mourning, grief, and rebirth. There comes a time where all things must end, and we can let things go willingly or unwillingly. While this card can bring a sadness or a sense of loss, the death of a relationship, job, former identity, or idea is also the signal of a new beginning. When we give death dignity, we can give grace to the new beginnings. So celebrate and give reverence to death, because without it, there is no birth or new beginning. Definitely. So if you've been feeling as though the situation that you recently had to get out of, or even just your own transformation that you had to go through and been going through recently, is fearful to you, or is causing you to kind of miss the things and the people that are no longer in your life in the way that they were, this card is indicating that you are doing the right thing and you're moving in a direction that is best for your overall growth and your interests. Wanting to get to that King of Wands is going to require you to have to make some very important decisions and make some very vast changes that is going to, like I said, ultimately lead to your greater good. And that's really what it's about. Okay. All right. And lastly, we got moon timing. Okay. So diving timing, cycles, flexibility, and patience. The moon in all of her beauty phases, invite you to look at the timing of your inquiry. If you are currently seeking guidance about a project, situation, or relationship, drawing this card invites you to let divine timing work out the details. Often we can get impatient and want things before they are ready. The moon doesn't rush, neither should you. We can maximize working with the cycles of the moon and timing with your daily life. New moon for new beginnings and setting fresh intentions. Waxing to full for building momentum and creation. Full moon for ritual. And inviting in big magic. Wanting to new for banishing and rest. Okay. Yeah, so definitely, first of all, being in the recent energy of the latest full moon, blue moon of Libra, that was definitely a time for us to kind of gather ourselves and figure out where balance is needed in our life. And definitely with the Temperance card coming up for you, you've been in that process, and if you understand how much more you've been putting out and how much you need to put in, it's about finding that balance, and it's about understanding that, and that's also about, yet again, it coming up, you waiting for that proper time and being patient with knowing that whatever is best for you to come in will come in at the right time. Like I said, if you are waiting for that spark of that inspiration, it's soon and it's near. And like I said, yet again, gravitating towards this Page of Pentacles, it's going to have you start a very new beginning. And you know, a page is definitely the right step in the right direction. And if you want to get to fortune, if you want to get to success, if you want to get to that fulfillment, that's what it's going to be about. It's going to be about really honing in on those abilities that you know you have, that you need to utilize. And while working up on that, knowing that the right time to manifest and create and bring about those things will be right when you need it. All right, Gemini. So we'll end it off with one more little spiritual guide, and that would be the angel cards. Let's see. Okay. Flexibility. So yeah, well, first and foremost, you being a mutable sign, flexibility is what you're all about. You guys are definitely able to change and mutate into what is necessary for a situation to be successful for you. And flexibility also speaks to me in the way of being patient and being open to this time, of not setting yourself up for such restriction of having to have deadlines and having to have this done and that done, but just being open enough to still, of course, put in the proper work, but know that everything happens in its divine timing. So knowing that and keeping that in mind, if things that you are trying to move and push along quickly aren't moving as quickly as you would like it, know that continue to put in your work and it will come right on time. All right, Gemini. So I hope this resonates. Check out my Facebook and my Instagram at HumanBeingSoulForever for just updates on the channel. And nothing more to say. Check you later.
Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces, Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer,